Aqua by my friends. Today I'm gonna have a quick rundown over the top 16 decks from last Sunday on the 3rd, going in like from first to bottom, and the lower I go the less I explain. So with that said, here we go. So this is let me not mistake it, John's first place, Yellow Hybrids. Personally, I like the list. I like the Belphemon. The Belphemon came pretty in clutch. I like the Odin Spirit. I like a lot of cards of this. I just don't like the MirageGaogamon, the Bloomlord, due to only having 6 Venomsmon. But besides that, I think the deck is pretty solid. I also love the 4 TKs because I love TK. But moving on, this is Benedict's or Soma's Blue Flare. I have nothing else. I have no inverter. Nothing against it. It's pretty standard, you know, 2 Zorais for potential stun and like stripping sources of red hybrid. You know, sometimes comes in clutch against Mirage, but usually not. I don't like 7 Tamers. Me personally, I would have played 6. I would have cut 1 Curia and maybe added an additional DecaGreymon or Metagravis Hyper Launch. But hey, I like the list. He was top 2, I'm not gonna mess. And also he played Missimon instead of Wanyamon for the Ultimate Cup to dodge the to be favored in the Mirage matchup, which I pretty like. Next, my favorite, Bloomlord and friends, sadly lost in the finals, but it was a pretty fun game. Having spicy tags in the X and also all throughout with Turikara gaining you extra 2000 DP if you play another Digimon, which is pretty easy in Bloomlord. And also small tags like Lotusmon, or the one-offs like, you know, Terriermon, also Pitedramon. I mean, hybrid for game is hybrid for game. Does it cost free to evolve into it? Yes, but it's fine. I still like the list. I respect the list, even though we probably could have cut 1 Lotusmon to go to Rosemon. But then again, he's 3rd place. Who am I kidding, right? So next one is a simple Mirage list. I just have 2 things to complain about this list. The lack of Mirage BT13 is pretty crazy to me, and for blue memory boost, but I'm not gonna repeat myself throughout the entire video. I forgot to mention the standings in this this Ultimate Cup were 4 yellow hybrid players, 4 yellow hybrids, 6 Mirage, 2 Blue Flare, 2 Bloomlords, and 2 Belphemons, but I will get to it. He also didn't use Wanyamon. He used the Demivemon that gains you additional 1000 DP to maybe make sure that in the mirror your MirageGaogamon doesn't die to the enemy MirageGaogamon, especially since we don't have a Nikolai, which I also don't understand. And I also don't understand playing 4 of the memory tamer Thomas and not 3 free split. But besides that, and besides the missing Mirage BT13, I have nothing to complain necessarily. The next list is also a Mirage list by Victor. Also, I forgot to mention, but you can find it in the description. I will mention it. This list is my, I would say, you know, I would like the list besides the Gaomon of BT13, because most decks that I saw were playing for, you know, raising a level 4, level 5 in the breeding area, then raising it up, and then, you know, trying to finish the game, setting up with your tamers. But besides that, I have nothing else. You know, it's pretty standard MirageGaogamon list with also 2 hybrids. I would personally play more full moon meteor impacts, especially in the mirror, but you know, that's me. Then next one is Joe's 6th place Belphemon. I would have said pretty standard list if it wouldn't be for the Impmon that recovers your Demon Lord, which Rage mode, I mean, which you don't want to recover, but you know, you can recover Sleep mode, you can recover Belphemon Blast mode. Belphemon Blast mode acts like a sort of, yeah, finisher. Like he can be Digivolved on top of your Belphemon, and then it's like kind of like an Omnimon. Besides that, it's pretty simple, pretty standard. The only thing I would have had put differently is Pokemon instead of Fascomon, because I would have liked to trash 2 cards on play, which especially would, you know, can go nuts with the Belphemon in the deck, especially if you also play the Belphemon that trashes the top 3 cards of your deck, getting you more pieces into the deck, into the trash. And for that reason, I would have also changed what the Mist Memory Boost to Purple Memory Boost if I would play the Pokemon. Besides that, pretty simple, pretty standard. Then next, another Bloomlord list with leaning into more of the Rosemon package, because the absence of Hydramon, Ultra being on 1. Not a lot of things to say to this list. I personally don't like the Pomomon from BT9. I don't think it's relevant in the Ultimate Cup. I mean, yes, it's nice in the mirror, but then again, it also is a problem to you. So take it as you will. But besides that, you know, also missing Quartzmon, which is also bad in the mirror. But man, where am I kidding, right? I like the Grandosaur, but yeah, moving on. So another Mirage list. There's not a lot of things going into it. I personally don't like the BT11 Gaogamon, but with the Nikolai, this gives you an alternative win con of, you know, trying to chip down your opponent. I guess this is the reason why you play, why he plays the Gaomon. But nothing else to say. Pretty simple. There's no Ice War. I'm personally a fan of blue list always running an Ice War, but hey, it's me. But yeah, that's Julian's 8th place. Yeah. So this is a blue flare control list from Stefano. He's in 9th place. This list, I assume, focuses more on trying to lock down your opponent and stunning them. This is the reason why there are 3 Decademons and 3 Decagramons. In addition, the fact is there's also 3 Zagramons, which is pretty unusual. And also the Floodgate in the form of Mudokee, but Mudokee and Sycamon or Siakamon. Me personally, I wouldn't like to play Blue Flare in that kind of style, but I mean, he made it work. He came 9th place. I also plays Grey Maelstromon for 9, but basically 6 to remove your opponent's card. You know, trying to slow them down. This is why he doesn't play Soul Eyes. And then again, you know, 3 Zygomons to maybe tuck him under with this effect, or Decagramon's effect, or Metagramon Cybernon's effect. It's one of the 2. I also don't agree that he only playing 5 Greymons and 5 Maybramons and only 4 Metagramons, because if you don't find your pieces, then you can be screwed. But then again, this list doesn't want to rush you down. This list more or less tries to control the board, so I can see it work. Also, his Ike choice is Wonyamon in this case and not Missimon. But yeah, moving on. This is a pretty basic standard Belphemon list. I have nothing else to say. There's, you know, a bit more Floodgates, 1 less Icemon. There's no Fascomon or Pokemon, but yeah, there's not a lot of things to say to this deck. Same here, this is just the MirageGaogamon cutting the BT30 Gaomon in favor of the Bulukumon, but in my honest opinion, this card is really bad in the mirror, because if the enemy Mirage player hits this, suddenly he also gains a lot of memory because you added the card via draw effect. So yeah, but yeah, nothing else to say about this one. Besides, I don't like this. I don't like the absence of Ice War, and I don't like 4 Blue Memory Boost. But yeah, moving on. This is Frozen's Yellow Hybrids. You know, he tagged in 4 Venusmon instead of only 3, and he also has the Shadow Zerafimon for the additional control. Besides that, he's also playing 4 Marcuses, only 2 TKs. But yeah, I like the list. It's also pretty aggressive with 4 Rice Greymon, and yeah, not much to say. There will be another version of it, because I personally don't like 3 Lone Kill, but that's my own preference. moving on with another Mirage list. I'm just showing it for, you know, yeah, I'm just showing it because, yeah, this is Nathan's list. If you want to see more, you can find it in the description. Then again, this is another yellow hybrids list. This time playing with Digimon in as an additional level 6 to trying to, you know, recover a lot of cards, you know, be more sticky. He's also playing 3 MirageGaogamon from BT13, which I personally don't like. But yeah, I'm also not a fan of the Longcommon, only 4 Longcommon, not only playing 4 Longcommons in general, only playing 1 TK. But yeah, he also chose to play the Belphemon, assuming to attack, I assume to attack against the Bloomlord. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on this list. Then finally finishing it with another MirageGaogamon list. I mentioned it earlier, 6 MirageGaogamon list. This is Raul's version with again 4 BT13 Thomases and only 2 of the BT4 Thomas, which I would assume that he comes in clutch a lot more than this Thomas. And also playing 3 Nikolais, but only 1 Ranamon. Make it as you wish. Also no Ice War, but again I'm repeating myself. And the last list is, sorry, again a yellow hybrid list. This is pretty much the same list as Frozen. These 2 were friends. The only change is there's 1 more Vyverns and 1 less Lonker, which I personally like. And yeah, these are the deck lists in a quick rundown. Again, I personally like the top 4 list as a whole. I think they're pretty standard, pretty good. Okay, I take it back. I don't like this list, but I like the list after this one. So yeah, if you like this content, you know, show me some love. I will make sure that I will get the other deck lists ready also by the same time, probably next week. And I'm also gonna cast it again, this time not with Usman but with another fellow caster. So yeah, come around for that too. And yeah, that's it. Have a good one. Bye bye.